is the moment, tonight is the night.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into Bitcoin's last price action, and the chart's starting to heat up again, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good news. I'll walk you through my technical setup, the key levels I'm watching for, and what we might get next for Bitcoin. If you enjoy this kind of analysis, hit that like button. It really does help the channel grow. So Bitcoin's currently sitting around $104,000 and $104,900, which is up about 1.8% on the day. We've set up for a nice little bounce after retesting the 102,000 area of support, which lines up beautifully with the 382 Fibonacci retracement on my chart. That's been acting as a solid short-term support. Now, if you zoom out on the bigger picture, it still looks very, very, very bullish. Bitcoin has been consolidating after that massive run earlier this year. This kind of sideways action is normal in strong trends. So I don't think anything's wrong just yet. Now let's talk about the Fibonacci levels really quick. From the recent high around 125,800 down to the local swing low, we've got our main retracement zones, which is the 236 at about 111,000, and then the 102,000, which is the 382. That's where the price just bounced, and then now this previous area support at 111,000 is acting as major resistance. So I do think that we are going to come back up and retest 111, and that's going to determine whether we make a lower high or get stuck at resistance and come back down, if not make a lower low. So that's in my opinion, that's going to be one of the major indicators of the either a continuation or basically the top isn't right, possibly. Now the 0.5 is near 96,500, and the 618 is around 90,000. Those are deeper pullback zones if the market does get choppy. So if we do get stuck, those are both the next area of support, making lower lows. So right now, Bitcoin's kind of trapped between 102,000 support and 111,000 resistance. A clean breakout above 111,000 could open the door towards my area of resistance and my target, where I think Bitcoin's going to top out at 139 to 148. That's my next major bullish target zone. So just FYI. Now looking at the RSI, we're around 41. Let me close this up. I was not looking at that car. We're around 41 right here, which is leaning on the oversold side. That tells me that there's still room for momentum to pick up before we hit any real exhaustion. As for the moving averages, we've got the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 200 EMAs, all pretty close together above price. That can act as short-term resistance, but if Bitcoin pushes through those levels, it tends to move fast. So keep an eye out on the breakout zone, which is 106, 109, 110. If you guys can't see, it's at the top left section. 106, 109, 110, 107. Very, 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 very close. So to one another. For me, the key thing is that this week. The key thing is that Bitcoin can reclaim above 106 to 107,000. That's where I want to see Bitcoin. That would start flipping short-term momentum bullish again, which is where I think what I'm hoping for. Excuse me. If we get that follow through and the RSI ticks up, I'll be watching for a retest of 111,000. But if price rolls over and loses 102,000, which we already did, but we ended up closing over, the next stop could be 96,000 zone. And honestly, that would still be healthy consolidation. Remember, this bull market's not built on daily candles; it's built on structure. So, I'm not like, in terms of my portfolio, I would probably be devastated if I do see price action down here. but technically you're still making a higher low and you're still maintaining structure. So if we do look at the previous areas of support, and even this time, like, we came down to the 0.5 here, and then here I think we had a deeper correction, right? No, we had a 618 retracement. And then here, I think it's just a 2360. Yeah, this one's a 2360 too. So this entire market, it's been basically doing the same thing. But I would just be extremely worried because we're so deep into the market cycle. So yeah, that's where I stand with Bitcoin right now. Still bullish long term, but keeping an eye out on those mid levels. And yeah, I would love to know what you think. Do you think Bitcoin is gearing up for another breakout or due for one more shakeout before the next leg higher? Drop your thoughts in the comment. I do appreciate the engagement with the channel. I love reading your takes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more Bitcoin updates. Thanks for watching, and just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I'll catch everybody in the next video.